We go through the answer to the Unit 1 question 8a. It's asking you to explain how vaccines protect people against disease. So I'm actually going to probably describe more than 5 marks available, so any 5 of these would be suitable. So a key point to make is that it is a dead or inactive form of the pathogen is injected into the body. And although this is dead or inactive, it's still got the antigens on the surface. So the key words here are the dead or inactive form is injected into the body. These have antigens on the surface that will actually trigger the primary response. So this triggers the, I'm going to put primaries like that, primary immune response. And this results in memory cells being made. So you don't need to talk about all the complicated stuff about how they're actually made. It's the fact that they are made that's important. Because then, if you do have a second exposure, so on the second exposure, it's the memory cells that recognise the pathogen. And unlike the slow primary response, the second response is very rapid and much stronger. So they rapidly produce many antibodies. So you must get the point across that it's a fast and strong response. Okay, and effectively it's these antibodies that then destroy the pathogen. Probably before you feel any symptoms of it at all. There was actually an extra mark if you mention the herd effect as well that vaccines provide. If enough people are vaccinated in a community, there's actually fewer people available to pass on the disease. So even if you haven't been vaccinated, you're probably protected as well. So there's fewer people to pass on the disease. So I just want to highlight the key words here. So it's saying it's a dead or inactive form of the pathogen. It's injected into the body. And it's antigens on the surface that trigger the immune response. And that results in memory cells being made. I missed out the word made there. On the second exposure, it's these memory cells that recognise the pathogen, and they rapidly produce many antibodies, and it's these that then actually destroy the pathogen. It's essential you use the right words to get the marks.